Breaking news in the Middle East. Iran accusing Israel of launching an airstrike in Syria today that killed at least 4 Iranian military advisors. Also new today, U.S. forces hit Houthi targets in Yemen for the 7th time in 11 days. The strikes heading off attacks on American ships in the Red Sea. Joining me now from Tel Aviv, Israel, is NBC's Raf Sanchez. And Raf, what else can you tell us about this attack on Iranian officers and the latest on the war in Gaza?
So, Christine, this strike took place in Syria in the capital Damascus, but the target appears to have been members of Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. Iranian state media is now saying 5 members of the Revolutionary Guard were killed in this attack. One of them appears to have been a senior intelligence official from the Quds Force, which is this elite Iranian expeditionary unit. You'll remember Qasem Soleimani was the head of the Quds Force before he was assassinated in Iraq by the Trump administration. This is a key part of the Iranian regime. Now, Iran is blaming Israel for this attack. Israel, we know, has carried out a years-long bombing campaign inside of Syria. They tend, though, not to comment on these specific targeted strikes, and that is the case today. The Israeli military neither confirming nor denying that they were responsible. But, Christine, this is part of this just dizzying flurry of attacks and counterattacks that we are seeing all over the Middle East. It is very difficult to keep track, frankly, at this point. There was a strike in southern Lebanon earlier. As you mentioned, the U.S. military once again hitting Houthi militants in Yemen. But the common nexus here is the war in Gaza, which has been the inciting incident for this escalation all over the Middle East. And, Christine, there is very public disagreement right now between the Biden administration and the right-wing government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu about the future of Gaza. President Biden making clear there needs to be a 2-state solution. Prime Minister Netanyahu saying that is a non-starter. And the president was asked at the White House how to resolve those differences. I want you to take a listen.
Do you think that Prime Minister Netanyahu will change his mind on an opposition to his 2-state solution, sir?
Yes, give her the right one.
Do you think you can convince Bibi Netanyahu to a 2-state solution?
Are you on the same?
Now, you heard the president there taking a kind of glass half full approach to this, saying that under the right circumstances, maybe the Israeli government under Prime Minister Netanyahu might agree to allowing a Palestinian state to be established. I can tell you, Christine, the Israeli Prime Minister has carved out a pretty successful 30-year career in Israeli politics by saying no to a Palestinian state and by having public confrontations with Democratic presidents all the way back to Bill Clinton about the possibility. So we'll see what happens here, but this is a public agreement that doesn't appear to have an easy answer. Christine.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Raf Sanchez for us in Israel. Thank you.